so you know we about to timestamp it. March 4th, 2026, approximately 11:36 a.m. on that eastern side. Y'all know we done flipped them poles, so it might be western. Then again, y'all know I don't know. But I know one thing. On that birth certificate or the certificate of live birth, whatever they want to call it, let me fix that camera. They put our names in all caps, right? So that means that they were standing on business when they named us. So, okay, I'm about to stand on business. I'm D'Amica. It's time for hashtag Lost Souls Tarot Cards, our portals to truth. It's time for us to open up some portals and reveal some truths here. So welcome, welcome, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the frequency. Yo, what's going on? Welcome to the energy. All right, so earlier today we did just a general reading here. And for quite some time, I've been wanting to pull on the city of Philadelphia here. It came out in the reading, and these are the few cities or states that came out here. So we got Philadelphia, of course. We got Philadelphia. So we're going to see what kind of messages is coming from the state of Philadelphia here. We got South Carolina. And remember, it said it only had, in 2023, it was only recorded that it was one billionaire in South Carolina. So then we got Georgia, and in 2023, it was recorded that Georgia had about 18 billionaires, right? So then Atlantic City came out, and then Denmark came out too, but I don't know where Denmark is. Denmark rolled out. Denmark got put back up somewhere, and Denmark was like, I'm not with the smoke. I'm not with it right now. But Denmark did come out earlier. But since Denmark went back, okay. So right now we're working with Philadelphia, Georgia, Atlantic City, and South Carolina, okay? So we're just going to see what messages are we going to receive from these four entities that's going to come out here. And so, yeah, let's get into it. I got to order me a bell. Gotta order me a bell, but you already know how it is. Thank you to the mysterious, mystical, unknown cosmic beings that I not only support and protect me, but they guide me. You know what I mean? Like, even though I'm a guide out here in a bridge for many, even you all that have taken 3D form and beyond. I just enjoy the journey, right? And I just appreciate that you allow me to just do what I do, right? Authentically, just be who I am. And I encourage you all, if you come across this live, come across this video, I encourage you to just be exactly who you are and grow to be better, right? Right? We are timeless entities. Do not rush yourself into anything you got going on. Take your time and embrace who you are, right? All right, so you already know what it is. We're here. We're going to tap into Philadelphia, Georgia, South Carolina, Atlantic City, New Jersey. All right, so thank you, Divine, thank you, Spirit. We're here. We just want to know what kind of messages are we to receive from these energies, these entities here that we just named here. And we're going to pull on some tarot a little bit, and then we'll pull on, of course, the Oracle deck. And we're going to pull on Clue, Buzzed here, and Poetry for Neanderthal. So thank you, Divine, thank you, Spirit. Thank you to all energies that's welcoming themselves to tell, or not tell, but just speak their truths through this time. So thank you, Divine, thank you, Spirit. Let's get into these energies. All right, so we're going to tap into Philadelphia first, because on my birth certificate, it say Pennsylvania, and I've known to be from, or not from, but I landed in Philadelphia here. Give me a second here. Let me go grab my other cards here while y'all check out my little wall here. You dig? Yeah, but I landed in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and Philadelphia came out during another read there. So I was like, you know what? What is Philly? What's going on? What's going on? Most of the family that I know to be my family is from Philadelphia. You know what I mean? So Philadelphia, we're going to start with Philadelphia here. I grabbed Poetry for Neanderthal. We got a fresh new deck. We've used them all up, so we got a fresh start. We also going to work on Buzzed here. We're going to figure out what's going on, who getting buzzed up in Philadelphia, and sharing the messages here. And then we're going to tap into Clue, because we always want a clue as to what kind of messages can we decode out here. We always want to have fun. It is entertainment, but I learned from this. I love the vibe that I get from the energies that I interact with, and this is just my thing here, on top of other things that I do. All right, so yeah, always embrace who you are, always love who you are, and don't let anybody take that from you at all. It is not accepted. All right, so let me go ahead and get our decks on out. I appreciate you all for being patient, yeah, I mean, and kind. And I can tell that we about to tap into Philadelphia because I keep going to the yeah, I mean, you know what I mean? So let's get confirmation. Let's get into it. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. We're gonna start with some tarot. What up, y'all? What's going on? Y'all know I read them comments at the end, right before we pray and cut these cords to all these energies. Yeah. So let's tap into Philadelphia here. Philly, Philly. Let's get into it. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Ashe. 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 Mix it on up. Ashe, Divine and Spirit. What are we to receive? All right, we just need about 4 tarot cards, Divine and Spirit, but we're welcome to whatever messages we are to receive. All right, Philly, bring that ass here. Bring that ass here, Philadelphia. Bring that. What the fuck just happened? We're going to put that back. We're going to try that again. Divine and Spirit, y'all play too damn much. It was like almost a quarter of the deck there. So we're going to go ahead and just do like this. And we're going to try that again, Divine and Spirit. That was a little bit too much for me. I just finished physical therapy. I'm a little bit sleepy. So, and I want to go finish smoking my weed and so I can lay down and shit. They added some new exercises and shit. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. I saw that. I see that. Thank you, Divine. First coming out is Judgment is coming out reversed. For some energies here in Philadelphia, this is the energy of Philadelphia in general that I'm pulling on here, okay? So thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. So there's self-doubt. For some in Philadelphia, the energy is you're ignoring the call, which it wanted to kind of come out there. You're ignoring the call here. You're avoiding an important personal calling, self-judgment, postponement, right? A refusal to forgive here. Something is journaling to troubled waters with the 6 of Swords coming out. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. We got what we need. Thank you. With the 6 of Swords coming out, the city of Philadelphia here, right? City of brotherly love here. For some, you're moving on, you're letting go. You're journeying from troubled water to calmer shores here. It's a mental transition here. You're leaving difficulties behind here, okay? For some in the city of Philadelphia, I don't know why I want to say state, but the state of Pennsylvania, but we're working on Philadelphia here. The energy of Philadelphia here is the Empress is reversed here. So there's issues, and just because this, well, you can say woman because we have an emperor and we have an empress, but in the game of tarot, energy is energy, right? So you have energies here that are having issues nurturing themselves and others at this time. There's a creative block due to dependency here, emptiness, a disconnect from nature or creativity. And for some of you all here, the Chariot in the city of Philadelphia here, the Chariot is coming out here, and the Chariot is offering you to overcome the challenges to gain your victory here, right? Jump in this motherfucker here, okay? You've maintained control of your surroundings, right? Some of you have use of strength and willpower, which is very critical at this time, right? So maintain focus, maintain confident and determined, okay, throughout this process of winding turns and detours, okay? Be bold to achieve all that you should, okay? Pursue the plan with a structured, ordered approach and take charge of the situation here, okay? So let's get a clue. Actually, before we get a clue, I'm looking at 3 major arcanas here, and of course I'm going to flip this camera so y'all can have your own point of view now, okay? Give me a second here. So we got again, we're working with the city of Philadelphia here, okay? So first came out, Judgment came out reversed. For overall, the read is the Judgment came out reversed, right? So overall, there was self-doubt, right? The majority of the energies in Philadelphia is ignoring the call. It's like you're avoiding an important personal calling here, self-judgment, right? It's like a refusal to forgive, right? And then the 6 of Swords is saying how you want to journey from troubled water to calmer shores, but you need that mental transition here, okay? It's time to let go and move on in order to transition. You got to leave the difficulties behind, whatever's going on in your mind here, all right? And then it's pushing into, these are major divine messages coming in here. This is a minor in the mind here, right? But this is a major message, divine message here, divine, major here, okay? Right? So overall, There's issues with nurturing oneself or others within the city of Philadelphia for some, right? Like a creative block, dependency, emptiness. You're disconnected from nature or creativity here. And then you have the chariot that comes out, right? Saying, jump in me now, get it, be bold to achieve all that you should, right? Stop ignoring the call and be bold to achieve all that you should. Yes, your use of strength and willpower, you're using it, which is critical at this time. Jump in this chariot, maintain focus, confident, and determined throughout this process of winding turns and detours, okay? Because it's time to pursue the plan with a structured, ordered approach. Take charge of the situation with this chariot, okay? All right, so now we're gonna burn a message. We at 10:57 on the timer. So let's see. Let me get one of these legs cocked open. Y'all know how I do. Let's burn the message. We got the Oracle deck coming on out here, and we're just getting ready to see. We're gonna pull on just overall. All right, and we already not. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Let's just see overall what's going on. Okay, we'll take it, and we'll take the first four that I see here. So termination is coming out here. So termination is explaining that this is the mark, it's marking the review. Divine and Spirit is marking the review of progress and preparation for independence here. And so are you. This is what you're doing. You're recognizing the warning signs, and it's a closing stage here, okay? You're reviewing achievements and preparing for life beyond therapy. This is a form of therapy, or if you're in therapy or whatever you consider to be therapeutic, it's beyond this here, okay? So it's an integration, developing self-therapy skills here, okay? That's what this termination means here, okay? So something was causing illness, breaking things, creating conflict, and possessing people. And we're talking about the city of Philadelphia overall's energy here, okay? So that's going back to your 7 deadly sins now, all right? Right? Pride, anger, envy, lust, no self-control, no diligence, greed here, okay? And that's going back to them here and coming into the dirty offers here, okay? Because anytime you got causing illness and breaking things, you have a poltergeist around here. You have a tortured spirits, and you have lost souls, right? That want answers here, okay? So it's creating conflict, and they're able to possess people, right? So guard up. Everyone guard up, but in specific, in the city of Philadelphia, guard up here, okay? Because your parents are not of love. So some of you have a pair of people that rented you out. Basically, they stole your energy. They were not of love, right? They wanted your energy. They didn't implement the same energy back here, okay? And this is in the city of Philadelphia here. Sesame Street is coming out, and The Simpsons here. Okay, and that's our four. So maybe we need to tap into, and a great way to do that is just go to Wikipedia or something like that and type in The Simpsons. Type in Sesame Street, and then type in, or go to Google, Safari, whatever the fuck browser you got, right? Go in there and type in The Simpsons or Sesame Street, right? And type in the city of Philadelphia. And something's going to pop up to maybe, if you want more insight as to what's going on here. I do readings, information in the motherfucking description box. So let's get a better clue. We're going to pull on Clue here. Shout out to Clue, Rivals Edition, Buzz, the game Buzzed, and the game Poetry for Neanderthals. Yes, I use their cards, but not the way they want to play their games, right? I play the way I want to play my games. So let's get a clue. With the city of Philadelphia out here, let's get a clue as to what's going on. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. What's going on, Philly? What's going on? It's love, yeah. Love, 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 love. I say what? What's going on, Philly? Give me something. Come on, Divine Spirit. Okay, what's this? I got two that came out. I'm gonna take the top one, and Dagger is here. Okay. We use daggers for a lot. They use daggers for a lot of reasons here, Philadelphia here. Let's go ahead to Poetry for Neanderthal, because as in life, Divine and Spirit ain't gonna give you everything you want to know just flat out. It's always decoded. Yes, it is. And when you get on a certain frequency or level, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, be flat out when it's time for your ass to wake the fuck up. It'd be flat the fuck out. You know, oh, what's this? Something about a fork. Don't try to cover it up. Come here. Come here. Bring that ass here. Thank you. Okay. So something about a fork or a forklift here and a solid bar or a bar and a dagger there. Something about an electric fence, a fence, alligator wrestling, alligator. So here's what I'm getting from this here. Right. And you have to understand that the witches and warlocks and wizards and shit, they ran, now they running, but they was running their energy off of a certain manipulative system that they had out there, right? So what I'm getting from this electric fence is they got everybody in it. We're talking about the city of Philadelphia. They got everybody enclosed in this capsulated area here, okay, to where if some of you leave here and you got alligators that's running your city here, which is your skeptilians and shit, reptilians, fuck it. It is what it is, all right? And you got your draconian reptilians here. So remember, you're whatever's going on, right? There's a dagger that they put in a lot of backs out there, right? Over this, right? And a lot of you took that dagger and did like this and to let your blood drip, and you accepted the offer. You did, yes, you did. Some of you in the city of Philadelphia here, right? So you sitting up here wrestling with these deities here, and these ones they are the source of power is not light. They are cosmic mistakes, right? They have to obey you, but you chose to obey them. They are the rulers of their worlds. Relentless systems around us maintained by lesser beings pretending to be gods. Prisons made of comfort, routine, land, pleasure. 12 thrones, gatekeepers of illusions here. Gnostic systems, Pleiona, Aeons, Sophia, Demiurge fell, created the material realm. Them, right? So now you sitting up here and you accept these offers here, some of you in Philadelphia here, and your judgment coming reverse, you was ignoring the call there, right? Spirit and Divine warned you several times to move on. Let go. It's time to transition. But no, you didn't even have enough love or energy to love on yourself. A creative block was created. You was disconnected from nature, your own self. Oh my goodness. So then divine and spirit still offered the chariot. What you gonna do? You gotta take the dagger out your back. You gotta take the dagger out your back and give it back. You gotta figure out, because you can no longer siphon energy and lie about this. It's not working. You steady, some of y'all out there steady sacrifice, not your own energy now. Not your own being, not your own blood. Your blood don't work no more. It never did. Okay. So now let's see who getting buzzed. Shout out to the gang buzzed here. Let's get a couple more cards out of it too. Shout out to the gang buzzed. Let's see who was getting buzzed out there and what kind of messages they gonna give you. You probably made somebody get buzzed to get the dirty offer. City of brotherly love here. Let's go ahead and knock again because I added more cards here to the deck here. Yeah. Ashe. This is for some. What you talking about? We need at least that's one. Give me a little bit more, divine and spirit. Hold on, let me calm down here. What you say? Yeah, that's two. Okay. All right. So now we got here somebody going to receive a call about this, maybe a very important call about this, whatever's going on here. So drink if you've been back to your high school after graduating to say hi to a teacher. somebody might be in high school, a teacher might be confirmation on that, or you know, it could have happened in the high school era where a teacher was involved here. So after you graduated, though, say hi to a teacher and why. Hmm. If you're wearing sunscreen, cheers to your skin. Yeah, so they allergic to the sun here. They gotta wear sunscreen. Decimating the shit out of all the lies and confusion. This ain't nothing to do with race. Drink if you're wearing polka dots. Drink if you're wearing plaid. Drink if you're wearing cheetah print. Do you see the pattern here? Drink if you're wearing a pattern. So something about a pattern here. Checkerboard pattern, maybe. We got black and white patterns that they like all the goddamn time here. Revolved around here. You always gotta walk on a black and white checkered floor. Yes, you do. They don't know how to play the chess I play though. Check fucking mate. Last one we'll take is drink if you've ever built a piece of furniture by yourself without crying. So even though it's saying furniture here, everything is living and breathing. Don't get me wrong here. What I'm getting from this is here. You've built something here from the ground up without crying about it here, right? And they're trying to siphon that. You build on top of buildings on top of buildings. I ain't talking about these type of buildings here, right? We spiritual now, right? We energy now. We no longer in this 3D frequency. When you come, welcome to the frequency. When you talking to me, we're not talking about the physicals anymore, right? We're energy. We're talking about energy, the spirit, right? Yeah, the things you cannot see that you are taking, that we have taken for granted. Oh my goodness. Everything is living and breathing, right? Everything has a destiny that has been swapped. It ain't just about the physical beings here, right? Okay. So now we're going to move on to, thank you, Philadelphia. That was amazing. Thank you. We're going to go ahead and put Philly on up here. And thank you, Philly. You know, we all learn our truth so we can learn what we got to do. The energy of Philadelphia. If you sitting up here in the 3D physical, sitting up here taking this personal, then maybe some work you got to do, right? Okay. All right. So now we moving on to Atlantic City, New Jersey. Okay. All right. Thank you, Philadelphia. I appreciate you, baby. So Atlantic City, New Jersey, bring that ass here. Bring that ass here. Bring that ass here. What's going on? You know, they got the boardwalk in Atlantic City there. Casinos there. Y'all know about Jersey too now. Ooh. What's going on in Jersey? Atlantic City in particular. Because that's what's on this card now, Divine and Spirit. Ashe. We don't want to, you know, fuck with the whole state right now. The energy of it. Just say Atlantic City. Ashe. You got New Jersey talking about, you just say Atlantic City now, nigga. Don't come fuck with all of us now. Come on, don't come fuck with all of us. Ashe. Ashe, ashe. All right. Bring your ass here, Atlantic City. Let's see what's going on in Atlantic City, New Jersey. The Jersey of the new Atlantic City. Yeah, that's what okay. All right, let's see what we got. Thank you, Divine. We need, thank you, Spirit. I see those two. We need 4 here. I got 4. I got 5. We'll read the 5. All right, Atlantic City. The 3 of Swords is coming reversed first. Okay, so overall, for the energy of Atlantic City, New Jersey, you're still recovering from a breakup or a moment of grief here, okay? Emotions have not completely calmed, which is making it difficult to move on for some. You're looking forward to the joys of life, but don't focus too much on what happened. It's delaying your recovery process. So this could be grief around finances, but it's in your mind here. Maybe building savings here. It's time to put the conflicts behind, forgive one another, whatever's going on. A third party could be involved here. Renew your emotions and gather courage. That's the first portal for New Jersey. All right. Second one, we got the Queen of Cups coming out for Atlantic City, New Jersey. Atlantic City, New Jersey here. Compassionate, caring, nurturing, connecting with all on an emotional level for some of you, right? Honest and fair with sensitivity. You're finding help from others, particularly a woman, right? Your intuition is powerful. Male or female, woman or man, your intuition is powerful, okay? You act as a mirror and reflect new light here, okay? You trust your inner voice within you, and you take time to focus on your emotional health before you help others. The lovers are coming out now. Atlantic City, New Jersey. This is talking about, for some, there's harmony, attractiveness, and perfection in a relationship. It doesn't have to be actual, a marriage, a boyfriend, girlfriend. We're talking about the lovers. This can be an investment, a project. You with divine and spirit, you with your higher self. I mean, it's a relationship, right? Not a situationship. So with this lovers here, the trust and unity gives confidence and strength, empowering the other, right? Development in your own personal beliefs here. Give me a sec here. Yeah, I was thirsty. The concept of choice between opposing and mutually exclusive entities here. So make up your mind on the importance in your life here, okay? You might be joined in marriage or other close and intimate relationships, okay? Bonded, created, very strong and balanced. All right? For some energies in Atlantic City, New Jersey, the towers are completely destroyed. I know that's the fuck right. Hey, Atlantic City, do I need to come visit thee? I need to come visit. Yeah, no more destruction, chaos for some in Atlantic City. Shit, overall. Atlantic City, New Jersey. Confirmation. Shit. Y'all doing that? Old ways are collapsing. Make way for a new life here. God damn. Well, shit, I don't need to broaden that. Yes, we do. We're going to be fair and broaden the message even more here. We need 4 here for Atlantic City, New Jersey with the Oracle deck here. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. This is beautiful. Don't fuck it up. Don't let them come in here with this fucking shit. Yeah, because for overall, Atlantic City, New Jersey, you're recovering from facing a breakup or a moment of grief here, right? Like you figured some shit out. Maybe you was offered this and you figured it out, right? And it was like, damn, let me get my shit together. Or maybe somebody else got offered a dirt offer here and it affected you and it was a third party involved there. Whatever it is, man, outstanding. Outstanding. Bring it on, Demonis. What's this? God damn you, bitch. Shit. What the fuck? First 4 that I see, please and thank you. It might be me too. I told you I just came from physical therapy. So I'm looking at Reese Blakely, The Times, March 2nd, 2013. That could be relevant for somebody here. That's what I was looking at, Reese or Rice. And then I'm looking at Tom Wolfe, 1976, The Me Decade. Doonesbury, comic strips. I was going to say cosmic. 1980 and 1988, G.H.W. Bush, autobiography. Lee or Leigh Bardugo, Ninth House. Okay, and I'm going to hold it up here real quick. Okay. Something about Signal 63. The Akashic Records. Okay. So it's a compendium of all universal events, interconnectedness of all souls, divine consciousness. Well, some souls here. They were able to tap into all souls. Divine Spirit said not anymore. They have abused that as well with a lot of dirty offers here. That's why they created these records here. But there's another record system that they don't know of. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Akashic records here. Collective knowledge, all human experiences, past, present, future, all entities and life forms, okay? And then the fourth message for Atlantic City is their cults have new leaders instructing their karma on each other. And that's coming from Jesus. I know that's right, Jesus. Jesus is done with y'all ass. For some in the city of Atlantic City, New Jersey, the cults within it have new leaders instructing their karma on each other. All over this. The dirty office. So stay out of it. You are doing beautiful overall, Atlantic City, New Jersey. Stay the fuck out of that shit. Keep moving forward. Your towers are completely destroyed for the energy of it. Come here. Let's get a clue. Let's get a clue as to what's going on. Atlantic City, New Jersey. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Over you for the majority. You know what I'm saying? You're overcoming the dirty. All right, I'm looking at a lead pipe. The dirty offers. You're overcoming the dirty offers here. You're true to yourself and your surroundings here. Got a lead pipe there. I'm trying to think on it. What's up with that lead pipe there? It automatically, I'm thinking of like underground shit. I don't know why. Lead pipe. You know what I mean? Oh, come on. Bring it back. Bring it back. Let's see. Let's do poetry for Neanderthal. Let's get a message or two from here. We already knocked on them all there. Okay, thank you. Give me one more. Thank you. And that one. We'll take those 4. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. I'm looking at clam or clam chowder. And you know, Atlantic City there. Atlantic City is right there on the water there. What's that there? Atlantic Ocean. It's called Atlantic City, D'Amica. Split. Something about split and split ends. There's a split happening. And the split is going to end. Whatever is happening. The clam is here. Something about that goddamn water. I'm telling you that. Something about a door and a doorknob. Juice and orange juice. Lucky Charm. Jelly donut. Meat eater. Meat. Toast. Burnt toast. Now we all dibbling dabbling a little bit of meat sometimes. Maybe you're on a journey where you're not doing that, and that's awesome. You know what I'm saying? For those that's trying to get up out that struggle here, they ain't talking about that type of meat eater. They ain't talking about that type. They ain't talking about that. Y'all need to watch a TV show called Fresh there. I think it's on Hulu. That'll explain what I'm talking about there. All right, so we got a clue. Let's get buzzed. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. Let's oh, thank you. Who getting buzzed and telling all their business? We'll take the first 4. Drink if you've had plastic surgery. You look amazing. I feel like they're being sarcastic with that. Fuck, marry, kill, Thanksgiving food. Go around naming your answers and then drink. Drink if your parents told you where you were conceived. Don't be shy. Tell us now. And the last message is drink if you know your blood type. Now identify which players you can donate to and who can receive from. This will be important later on in the game. Yeah, so you got energy vampires out there, blood donors and shit. Them blood. I ain't gonna say their name because they be getting real. Oh, I know the fuck she ain't do it again. Yes, the fuck I did. It's out in the open. It's out there. Okay? It's out there. Blood transfusions, when you go donate your fucking blood. When I was in the goddamn army and boot camp, nigga, they wasn't giving us no goddamn snacks. The only reason why we was giving our blood was so we can go get some fucking snacks. The fuck? All right, Atlanta City. Thank you very much, beloved. Thank you, thank you. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. All right, South Carolina. Bring that ass here. In Gregorian time, 2026. Bring that ass here. It said in 2023, Gregorian calendar, that South Carolina only had 1 billionaire. And the reason why I keep saying the calendar dates is very important because this channel is for my mysterious, mystical, unknown beings out there. And there's several calendars out there that they have created time and time again, which are collapsing. They're collapsing. All of their calendars are collapsing. They don't know what the fuck time day it is. They don't know. They don't even know how much motherfucker old they are anymore. They time up. Okay? It's the fuck up. Okay, so South Carolina, bring that ass here. Bring that ass here. Now, South Carolina, what I can say is, when I did go to South Carolina, I had the worst experience of my goddamn life, but it wasn't South Carolina's fault. I was able to go to Myrtle Beach, but I was with my ex-husband who died unalived and shit in 2022, and that was 20 years of fucking. Oh my god. Oh, that's why I'm as spiritual as I am. Not even spiritual. I don't even know what to call it no more. It's beyond spiritual, right? But South Carolina, bring that ass here. For the most part, what I can say is, the folk in South Carolina protected me and my family, my children, while we was there. The hotel we was in, they kept coming up like, yo, they was telling them, you tripping, why you treating your family like that, and things like that. So shout out to South Carolina, the entities that was at Myrtle Beach protecting us, and you really, even the police that was out there, really looking out for us and made sure we was all right during that situation there. So let's figure out what's going on. Let's take that away now, Divine Spirit. Because we just want the overall energy for South Carolina here. Okay, so for the state of South Carolina, come on, bring that ass here. Bring that ass here. I am the bridge. I just relay the messages here. Ashe. All right, South Carolina. Ashe. After South Carolina, we're going to do Georgia. Ashe. And then we're going to get up out of here, and I'll talk to y'all later on another one. Ashe. We'll pull the family on out, right? See what the family got to say. Ashe. Right? We pull out some family members, see what the family got to say there. As far as zodiac reads, right? What I plan to do is do one in the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, and then at the end of the month there, okay? Because they're fairly long there. The astrology and zodiac reads, I do each and every one of them. Plus, I get messages from astrology within itself. So, yeah. Be fairly long. Thank you, South Carolina. What the fuck we about to find out? We just need 4, Divine Spirit. We just need 4, but we'll take whatever you give us. But we're gonna take the top 4. Thank you. All right, so let's see. Thank you. So I'm gonna put these back here. All right, so we got and this fell on a buzz. This fell on a buzz card. So for the first one, the first portal here, South Carolina, is the Wheel of Fortune is reversed for some in South Carolina here. And what this is saying is, it's bad luck here, right? It's time to break the cycles, okay? Resistance to change is here, okay? Whatever's going on, this is a period of bad luck for some in South Carolina as far as the energy that will eventually pass. This resistance is like you're having resistance to the necessary changes for some in South Carolina here, okay? So the 6 of Swords is coming reversed here for some in South Carolina. So you're feeling stuck. Yeah, that's what I was getting from that when I was getting from the Wheel of Fortune reverse. You're feeling stuck, right? Unable to move on from the past, right? So whatever's going on is causing you to face these new troubles. And yeah, it's resistance again here. Queen of Wands is coming out here. All right. So with this energy, it's saying that for some, just because it says queen doesn't mean anything. For some, you're extremely focused with a fiery passion, courageous and individualistic. You appear self-centered, okay, but that's all right because you're focusing on yourself. And you got to get there sometimes, okay? You're willing to be by your side, right? You're very positive and uplifting energy force. You're very inspiring to others. You're very confident in love here. And your plan is, excuse me, you're planning to finish a great amount of achievement in small timing here, okay? And then the Three of Swords is going to finish off South Carolina with the tarot part here, okay? Thank you. We're going to put you back in the deck here. So that's talking about rejection, betrayal, hurt, and discouragement is here, okay? It's time to think logically and prepare for the experience to minimize the impact of the pain here, okay? Not maximize here, okay? Through pain, we learn to avoid mistakes, and suffering meant to make us stronger, careful, and vigilant. So there could be breakups or arguments, but again, that's to make you stronger, careful, and vigilant. It could cause sadness and tears. Let it go, let it flow, then let them go. Let them go. Yeah, fuck that. Conflicts at work, loss of assets is here. Oh shit. Pain and grief are a normal part of life, making us appreciate what joy and happiness we truly have here. So with this Three of Swords here, and you know, you got the three, so it's other parties involved here that's in the mind here, or you're thinking of the rejection, the betrayal, the hurt, the discouragement here, and it's starting to play out in your life here, which is causing the breakup, the arguments, the conflicts at work, the loss of the assets there, okay? It could be over this here, it could be here. Let's get some more on out here, y'all. That's tarot. So let's pull on the oracle deck here, and let's see what's going on with South Carolina here. What's going on, South Carolina? What's this? Yeah, put that to the side. They each every way. Whatever come out. It goes this way. So I'm just not gonna read what I see at the top because they every which way. I'll read the first four. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. I got our four. So something about the sun is your light. So that's a question. Divine and Spirit is asking somebody here. The sun is your light. So somebody out here, yeah, that's this. That's this. The archons and shit. You know what I'm saying? Their source of power is not light here, okay? The sun, or you know, the energy of the sun is the source of light, you know, and beyond that. Okay, what's going on? Increased workforce capacity. So Executive Order 52 was talking about increasing the workforce capacity. You about to leave?
You got some fun.
I got a little bit. How long you gonna leave? I don't know where it's at though. All right, so, huh?
The funnel that's in the house.
You see it?
What's the funnel that was in the kitchen?
Oh yeah, that's it.
Damn.
Yeah, that's it. All right, so we got
You know, Tony got some.
Is he here? He probably tell him to get some. No, he's not even here. Fuck you up. Fuck you up. All right. All right. So you got the Executive Order 52 out here, right? So the Executive Order 52 is talking about increased workforce capacity here. All right. Increase the workforce capacity. So they want you to work more, to waste more of your energy here. Increase workforce capacity. And that's some quotations here. So they said that directly. So remain brave. Whatever's going on, South Carolina, remain brave. Okay, remain brave. All right. Mental and more strength. Face danger and fear. Trust in you and your instincts. Okay. And you can read the following scriptures. I read them differently, but if you into, you know, I read all religious, whatever it is, you know, I just don't attach to it. So you got Isaiah chapter 41, verse 10. And you got Joshua chapter 1, verse 9. All right. And then we also got for South Carolina here. The last message that you're going to get is from Stephen Hawkins here. And that's crazy because I thought I was done. But Indiana and Oklahoma, on the next transmission I do for community helpers, bring that ass here. Indiana in 2023 had 3 billionaires. In Oklahoma in 2023, as of 2023, had 8. So that'll be another transmission here. But the final message for South Carolina is Stephen Hawkins is saying that the development of full artificial intelligence could spell the end of the human race. Y'all know it's a difference, right? Between humans and human beings and shit like that. Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. Yes, the fuck it is. All right, so now we're going to get a poetry for Neanderthal on out here. And South Carolina, let's see what we got. Georgia, you next. Georgia next. I got something about crack. Plumber's crack there, okay? What did I say there? I saw you too. Something about a startup, dead weight is coming out here, okay? What's this? Gum, something about gumball, soup, spoon, and bricklayer here, okay? One more. Okay, what's that? Something about a nose job, and street sweeper. I told y'all my folk done took 3D form here. They allowed to do whatever they please. Wait, that's for South Carolina here. That's poetry for Neanderthal. Okay, let's get a clue. What's going on? Let's get a clue as to what the fuck going on out here. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. What's going on with South Carolina? What's that? Dr. Orchid came out. Dr. Orchid came out here. And you know everybody like to get buzzed. So let's see what kind of messages we're going to get from those that was getting buzzed. The energy of South Carolina here. What's that? Come here. Bring that ass here. Come here. That's 4. Try to run and fly all the way over there. It flew on the prayers cards. These 3 flew on a prayers card here. So we got person with the largest social media following, drink. Influencer, more like under the influencer here. Excuse me. So I got, maybe you got a couple social media influencers out here from South Carolina here. Might be a billionaire, I don't know. But you're more so under the influence here. You're not being authentic. Yeah, you siphoning energy, stealing people content, or they call it content, stealing people shit. Drink if you listen to white noise when you fall asleep. Dark thoughts. So somebody can't sleep. They might be listening to like I said, white noise or some type of music, calming music, like I do every now and again, but it's not because I can't sleep. It's just but are you having dark thoughts is what they're asking. So go around and share which character you choose in Mario Kart. Players with the same answers drink together. So somebody like to play games and shit, and particularly on a console, might be a streamer out there. You got social media out here. Okay. Could be causing dark thoughts though. We got everyone go around and tell the craziest story about an ex. Then cheers to that being in the past. God damn you. Cheers. Fuck you. Fucking cheers on that. And if you want to hear the story about my crazy ass, look at one of my videos when I was ranting and shit and all that shit. All right. Thank you, South Carolina. Thank you, South Carolina. We appreciate that. All right. Georgia. Georgia has 18 billionaires. 18. As far as the year 2023 here. So this is for the state of Georgia. Bring that ass here, Georgia. Bring that ass here. God damn, 18 billionaires. I say so. It smelled like Dirty Office was in that motherfucking state. I say, God damn, y'all know the state of Georgia is over top of very sacred land. I say, as the whole United States of America, as they call it here, I say, as we've been taught to call it and shit. I say, Georgia Georgia. Mm-hmm. Damn. Shit, the most I know about goddamn Georgia, I went to Atlanta, Georgia before. My experience was a little fucked up. I ain't gonna lie. But it was the entities. I was gonna say entities, but it was the energy and the people I was around. I wasn't even this deep spiritual yet. I don't like to call it spiritual. It is what it is. I'm into the frequency that I'm on now. We'll leave it at that. Thank you, divine. Thank you, spirit. What's that? 1, 2. We need 2 more. Thank you, divine. Thank you, spirit. All right, Georgia. What we got to say about Georgia? Georgia. This one's sticking out. I'll take it. Like, give it to me. Give me that stuff, that funk, that street, that funk is true. All right, Georgia. First one, 4 wands. Okay, so for some in the state of Georgia, there's a celebration with a happy and relaxed home here. Okay, stability with reliable foundations, balanced. You're getting back together or getting together with those that you trust and they trust you. You might be going out for a good night with friends or family. You're meeting new friends and socializing. There's a celebration of love, weddings, partnership, and support at work, financial stability, and support. Okay, Georgia. 2 of Wands is coming reversed here for some in the state of Georgia here. So there's a fear of change. Something's very disorganized, bad planning, lack of foresight, poor planning, a hesitation to step out of comfort zone here. That ain't like Georgia. They don't give a fuck about, you know. They Georgia like New York and shit. They more city, but talk with that country ass accent. Step out of the comfort zone. Yeah. Okay. Well, for some, the 6 of Pentacles is coming out here. Okay, so the 6 of Pentacles is saying that for some, you're very generous. Charity, you're sharing your wealth there. You're giving and receiving. There's a financial balance in relationships. You're using your resources to help others. Okay, and for some in the state of Georgia, that was 6 of Pentacles. For some in the state of Georgia, the King of Swords is coming out. Just as it could be a man or a woman, male or female. It's a difference between that shit too. Okay, but King of Swords is talking about mental clarity. Okay, for a while, this is goddamn Georgia. Goddamn. Mental clarity, intellectual power, authority used fairly and logically, intellectual mastery, strategy, strong grasp of logic and reason, leaders who make fair decisions. Okay, Georgia. Shit, overall, shit, I know that's right. Fuck that. Georgia said, fuck you, motherfucker. I know that's right. All right, so Georgia, let's see what's going to come from the Oracle deck for Georgia here. Let's see what's going on. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. What's that? What's all this? Okay, hold on. So, what? So, overall, coming from the Oracle deck is they try to use their kids to bait you in. Okay? So, this could be affecting those in Georgia or, you know, Georgia, you might got kids and say kids. It's a difference between children and kids here. They try to use their kids to bait you in, right? So I got Astaphius coming out, the Archon, right? Astaphius, one of the Archons here, representing Venus, 4th, 6th, 8th, and 9th heaven. You got Sophia up here too. So I got Astaphius coming out here. They was in fear of losing love. There was a fear of losing love there. For some, the Wheel of Fortune is granted. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is granted for those not in fear of losing love. Okay, luck, destiny, change, open heart, blind to the power of the universe. You're trusting the path of your spiritual growth, and wisdom will be revealed here. Okay, it's time to define clear goals. Okay. All right, so we got sorority coming out here. Yeah, sororities coming out here. So I got over 100 worldwide. And I have the following on this card. Identification symbols, 1874, single sex memberships, rushing and pledging, own and occupy a residential property, human traffic, Greek letters, campus sex, STDs, ciphers, hand signs, armorial achievements, hazing rituals, skull and bones, grips, alcohol and drugs, passwords, flowers, frauds, colors, philanthropic activities. What's this? 501c7 organization, boule, elitism, rape culture. So that's what I got on this card, okay, for sorority. Yeah. A path is formed for you, okay? Whatever's going on, that sounds like y'all motherfuckers took a lot of dirt. With this right here, on this particular card, in particular with Georgia here, okay? Right? It sounds like you remember. And then you got, first of all, your Greeks, the deities and shit that y'all was pledging your soul to. And a lot of y'all knew it though. That's what's fucking me up. It's like, and what's even more terrible is you pull in the young ones and they don't have no idea as to what this shit means. They just know they wanna pledge and they wanna get out of their households, or they wanna, I don't know what I can't go into their mind and their energy right now, right? But a path is formed for you, right? A path is formed for you. And it involves prophetic healing, whatever's going on, a divine intervention here, right? In the state of Georgia now, we talking about Georgia, y'all. Restoration, wholeness, you'll be able to restore humanity, power to renew life, redemption, salvation. I must remind you all what Atlanta is built on top of. Shout out to Atlantis. Shit, y'all in some shit. It started off really, really great, and it still is really great, right? It's great to know what's out there, the messages that's out there, so you can learn and do what you got to do here, because this is divine intervention here. It don't get no greater than that. And divine spirit is still willing to restore humanity. Power to renew life here, redemption, salvation. They said, why you speak so powerful? Because I'll stand in front of the gun. You dig what I'm saying? Forehead first, bitch. Like, what is death? What are you afraid of? You've watched several die happily, gracefully. So I don't understand when the tables turn. So we'll flip the time again and we'll see when the time run out. Because time been up. But okay, here you go. We'll give you a little bit more time again. Here you go. And when that motherfucker up, that's divine intervention to make your goddamn choice, because the path is formed for you. Now skew that shit. Give me a clue as to what the fuck going on with Georgia. Georgia. I feel bad. I don't know. It's like conflicted feelings and shit. Something about a fireplace or fire in a place, but something about a fireplace is relevant here. What's that? It flipped. Something about a boy, a water boy. Thank you. We'll take all those. Something about a water boy or a boy. Plastic surgery. Sippy cup, a cup. Email scam. Email. Short circuit. Short. All that pillow talk. Want people to be a part of every club. It's a tiger on your ass. Even the tiger cub on your ass. Yeah, like a silent fucking ninja. A ninja is on your motherfucking ass. A silent ninja at that. Y'all in some shit. All over some fucking bread. And gold. Got a fucking gold rush from that shit. Oh man, y'all in for it. Whatever's going on in Georgia. Should I throw out them other cards earlier? Yeah, for the most part, yeah. Shout out to those that's moving in that energy, but goddamn to these motherfuckers. Talking about some bacon. Bacon, 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 bacon. Who? The first lady. The first one. Oh, this. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Bitch. They don't like that. I gotta go get my glasses and my banana. Shit. They don't like that. They don't like that shit. I don't give a fuck. Something about the first lady. Who the first lady in Georgia, y'all? Look that shit up. Put it in the comments. As soon as I said that, her funky ass gonna go gloosh. Knock my shit the fuck over. Yeah. All over Mother Earth. The mother. The Schumann resonant. The heartbeat, bitch. You ain't nothing but a small fry. Just stink ass out of here. Something about a fireplace though. Bitch gonna knock my goddamn phone off. Y'all better fuck that bitch up. Y'all better dog her. Whomever it is. Bitch gonna knock my motherfucking shit down. No, I got cracks and shit on my screen already. The fuck? Alright, so let's get into the who got buzzed out there? What kind of messages we gonna get from Buzz? Well, we got 101. I tell you, we really fucking time up. Ain't no way we been here for an hour. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. We got 2. Drink if you have a tattoo that relates to the place you grew up in. The last player to post something on Instagram drinks. Go support them with a like and comment. Come on, guys. We shouldn't have to ask you to do these things. Like, comment, share, subscribe. If you want to. Unsubscribe if you need to. I know that's right. Come on, guys. We shouldn't have to ask you to do these things. What's all this coming out here? It's just so you think I ain't lying and shit. That's what the cards say. Hey, y'all know I'm going to read them comments at the end, y'all. Don't do that. Players that have sent or received a nude in the past week must drink. And everybody toast the player who bought this game tonight. Hey, toast to us. And that's iced tea. I don't drink that shit no more. Shout out to those that still do. Take a shot for me. All right. Well, that's that. Let's see here. Let's get some messages from the music. Because y'all know I'm about to take a nap. Shit, let's get some messages from the music real quick. And I'm going to read over the comments. We're going to pray like we always do. You dig? That's the best part about it. Cutting the cords. Finding out all this good shit. And then cut the cords to this shit and go on about your day. Don't you let it linger. The moment it do, bring it here. And say, y'all ever see that clip of Dr. Newsom? When he did that pink reporter, he said, y'all better tell them damn energies to fucking get your ass the fuck away from me, bitch. I show you what is coming through the music, beloved. For all of it. Overall, Philadelphia, South Carolina, Atlantic City, New Jersey, and Georgia. Who else we have? That was it, right? South Carolina, Georgia, Atlantic City, New Jersey, and Philadelphia. What's the overall messages from Divine Spirit through the music? Okay. You can make the music your reality, okay? You can make the music your reality, all right? Overall, evil, con, scam. It's up to y'all to decode that shit and figure it out. All right? Be cautious of managers out there. A lot of them are agents. Okay? The music is saying they used me a lot during X rituals. A lot. Talking about I promise. And ooh. Now they looking foolish. Bottoms up to it. And that's a confirmation on that. All right, beloveds. Let's get our little prayer out. Congratulations to us. We finished a whole box of 20 prayers. Moving on to the next. But you know our prayer is the most powerful. I don't give a damn. Your prayer is the most powerful. But when we collectively come together, shit, that's the most powerful fucking prayer out here. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. What kind of prayer message you gonna get? Of course, if I see a word like Lord, Jesus, any of them, I'm gonna replace it. Yes, I am. And I'm also gonna tell you where to get the scripture so you can read it for yourself. What is that? Come here. Bring that ass here. Okay, this is coming from Proverbs chapter 4, verse 23. Okay? Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. I know I know that's motherfucking right. The soul is the heart. The heart is the soul, baby. Woo-wee. Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. I know that's right. Goddamn. Thank you, Divine and Spirit. We'll take that one. All right, y'all. Let me read over the comments while y'all look over everything that we just did. And then we gonna pray. And y'all know I love y'all. Hold on. All right, so off the break, forget we are in Mercury retrograde. While y'all look over this goodness that we pulled out, I'm going to remind you about Mercury retrograde. So we're in the first cycle. February 26th through March 20th, it's going to show us communication, okay? Highlight details, bring unresolved themes back into view, okay? It's going to show you what needs adjustment, reveal what was rushed, unclear, or incomplete. Gemini, Virgo, Leo, and Pisces, you will get hit the hardest, but all of us should guard up during this time and just embrace the changes with the Mercury retrograde, because everything is going to be revisited, reviewed, and revised, okay? So, physical attacks will be digestive issues here, okay? Digestive issues, bloating, acid reflux, and nausea. Extreme fatigue, restlessness, disrupted sleep patterns with vivid dreams or nightmares. Skin issues, headaches, muscle tension. Time's up. Make that choice. Do not accept and do not offer these, right? Dirty offers. A deal, a job, a favor, tainted by dishonesty, corrupt, immoral gain, filthy garments, an attempt to pollute your life and inner life. They wished you failed and was unalive. No respect for you, just temptation. It's a trap. Dirty money. You might have dreams of receiving dirty money, torn, old, smelly. Those funds will lead to financial hardship. A dirty gift, like clothes, jewelry, shoes. Those are given to you to steal your destiny. Now let us pray. Deep breath in. Hold it. Release. We rebuke all spells, all rituals, and all castings that are not of the highest frequencies of source love consciousness that may have been projected our way on all timelines, on all planes, and on all dimensions, consciously, subconsciously, and unconsciously, knowingly and unknowingly. Anything and everything that we are connected to spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically, and ethereally, they are all protected. All is transmuted into whatever the fuck was sent to us. And then it's sent back to its source, because we are already sovereign and we are already free. any agreements and contracts that we may have agreed to while we were being on lower paradigms of existence of consciousness. They are all cut. They are all ended on all timelines, on all planes, and on all dimensions. Consciously, subconsciously, and unconsciously, knowingly and unknowingly, I am sovereign. Collective, you are sovereign. Collective, together, we are sovereign. It is done because we've already won. It is done because we've already won. It is done because we've already won. And so it is. All right, y'all. So let me read over these goddamn comments because I did forget to do that. We did pray though. I forgot to read over the comments, but you know I ain't gonna forget too long. So Divine Spirit, we gotta read over these comments. We already cut them cords to them. Don't worry about them energies. All right. Richard Muirhead, local spirits. Jose Valencia, what up, y'all? Said, who decides what to let go? You. You decide what to let go, beloved. And you decide what to keep. We got Lakeisha Evans 999. Welcome back, sis. Said, hey, sis. Hi, sis. Diane Murray 6415 said hi. Lakeisha Evans said the following. I get it. Right? Fred George said hi. Huge Royal Coins channel said, see the light that's on her face ain't Jesus Christ outside as the bright and morning star, so Jesus can't be on earth, right? Maureen Molitor 5104 said jellyback. Mary Johnson Fritz said the following, said hi. Coach Unique said the following, what up, y'all? Said, wow, come through, spirit, with that 423. Yes, the heart is the soul, and I'm the soul care provider. You better, God damn you, put that shit on a shirt right now. God damn. David Price said the following, can I have advice and guidance, please? I had a meeting yesterday. Did it go well? And when I hear back, please. Did I say enough to state my case? Coach Unique said, turned down for what? And David Price said the following. Again, can I have advice and guidance, please? As I had a meeting yesterday, did it go well? And when I will hear back, please. So David Price with the copy and paste and shit like that too. My information in sound like you need a personal read. I do general collective. Oh, by the way, I never did a personal read. So anybody out there saying they did it and I did it, they lying. Beware though, David Price. I don't bite my tongue, and I am aware of energies when they even use different handles on here. So, and I don't do readings. Like if you come through David Price, the reading will be for you. I don't do readings on other people except for the energy that I'm interacting with. You dig what I'm saying? Oh, wait, David, if you still here, I could probably, let me see. You said, can I have advice and guidance, please? As I had a meeting yesterday, did it go well? So what I can do is, David, if you still here, what I can do is I can pull out my yes, no, maybe cards. Give me a second, y'all. I appreciate y'all still being here. Let me handle David real quick, right? So I'm gonna pull out the yes, no, maybe cards, right? Divine and Spirit will guide you. And ultimately, David, you got your own goddamn energy and your own spirit. You got your own mind, right? You have your own intuition. Divine and Spirit just guides us. We make the final choices, beloved, right? All right. So thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. We got David Price here. David Price dash B1B, whatever that energy is, and wants to know if the meeting they were in yesterday went well. And I can't tell you when you'll hear back from them, David, but I could definitely help you on your little journey here. Ashe, what's going on with this Divine and Spirit? What the fuck? So I'm looking at yes, and yes. What's the next one? Oh, yes, go for it. Yes, go for it. And then maybe was third. But the first two was, oh wait, was maybe third? Yeah, maybe was third. But the first two, the first one was yes, yes, and yes. And then it was yes, go for it. And then it was the last one was maybe, right? But only you know what the fuck it mean, David. All right. So hopefully that helped you out, beloved. Hopefully that helped you out. All right. Cut the cords to all that divine and spirit. And I love y'all. All right. So much peace. Right? Much peace. Don't do this shit no more. Or do. But keep the peace in, y'all. Keep the motherfucking peace in. Don't let the peace out. Keep the peace in. What you say? Can you pray? It went well. No, you can pray. It went well. David, you got to pray, beloved. I pray every day for all of us. Right? I'm a life force generator. I only receive life if I give you your energy back. If I give you your life back. Right? So you got to pray, beloved. Best believe we out here praying. 10 toes in. Even if we ain't got no fucking toes. You dig? So you got to pray. It's up to you now, beloved. And you got to believe in it. Whatever you pray, and that please shit, that please, please, please shit, stop that. Stop. It's very kind, right? But it's like you're being submissive. Don't be submissive. When you pray, stand on it. Be strong in your prayer, okay? All right, so much peace, much light, and much love, but especially the darkness, because dark matters, okay? And if ain't nobody told you today, you a lie, because I said it at least. Well, how many we do so far? This is the second one. I don't know. I ain't keep count, but y'all know I love y'all. Like for real, like in real life. And you should be able to feel my energy there, right? I love y'all. Like genuinely. Like, I love y'all. All right, so until next time, love. There's so many things I got to tell you.